Okay, I'm in the shed working on the rally car. It is 1 week before Rally Taranaki, which is a tarmac rally. Being tarmac rally, it's going to be a lot harder on the brakes. So I've tried in the past to do brake ducting, but then put in the too hard basket because there's not much space. I'll show you here. In the wheel well, the wheel gets right up in this corner, so to get the ducting through, it has to be quite low profile. So I've put little aluminium, it's just about 250mm long, aluminium 50mm tube, and just made like a little bracket here. There's a riv nut there that holds it, and it's like pretty solid, and I haven't tested it yet. I need to put the wheel on, put it on there, go full lock. Hopefully it doesn't hit. If it hits, have to clearance it with the hammer. And then, yeah, I've done like a little bracket here using a already tap hole in the chassis rail. That's just zip tied, and then, I don't know if you can see, but I welded another washer onto this washer. So, I just zip tied it to there. The only thing, if it might melt if it gets too hot, but I don't think it will. There's enough of an air gap there. It's the heat from the exhaust is coming from the headers just here, which melts the sway bar bush. So that's why I put the aluminium here, and hopefully that it's going to be sweet. This is like not very good tubing. It's pretty like flexy and probably will melt, and not very hard wearing. So I'm going to get the proper stuff this week, hopefully sometime. It should be a bit more heat resistant and rock resistant and hold up a bit better. But anyway, that goes through there, and we've replaced the fog light covers with fog light holders, and had to notch out here because of the intercooler piping. Notch out that one so it fits in. Because I am an engineer, I've bought a blue funnel from Mitre 10, Craft-Rite. Shout out Craft-Rite, please sponsor. And put it onto the tube there that goes back and through the guard liner. Yeah, I'm just going to zip tie it on there because stuff it, it'll work for now. And haters gonna hate pretty much. Yeah, it's a little bit agricultural, but if it doesn't work, some things you just need to find out for yourself. Hopefully that works. I've just been using what I've got in the shed and the time that I have, which is not that much time. I need to do this side now. No suspension there, MCAs, thank you Ben, shout out Nicole. Can't wait to use that at the rally. But I have made a little washer bracket for this side that'll go under there and give me something to cable tie to. Which this whole car is held together by cable ties, so say what you want to say about that. But that's the making a little bracket to hold that aluminium pipe in. Now I'm just going to tack that stainless hose clamp to this, put it in there, drill a hole here, put a riv nut in and bolt it on, and then it'll be like boop, mint. Not the prettiest welding, but I'm not a welder, so.
I'm not a rapper.
M8 riv nut. Now, take this. Nate's drilled a hole in the plastic guard liner. Cheers Nate, that's pretty all good. And then put a little bolt through there. Woo! And then sort out that hose. There you go. Look at that. Solid as. My new Milwaukee ratchet gun. Genuine Milwaukee. Found 2 M8 washers. So I'm just going to tack them together. Bolt goes through the top washer, and then I can cable tie off the bottom washer. So I've just bent it a little bit so it's not flat against the chassis rail. That's the convenient little spot. And then I get my Milwaukee ratchet, do that up. Ouch. Crush my hand against the thing. Hose there to there to there. cooling brakes. There we go. Okay, so I'm just taking the brake caliper off so I can take the rotor off and then remove the backing plate, because the backing plate will block the airflow and I don't need it anymore. Hang that up on the zip tie, pull that off. In the bin. The alternative thing is I can leave that on and like weld a tube on the back of that, which is actually not a bad idea to be honest. And then if I weld a piece of tube on there, that'd be actually good. I actually might try that. Let's try that, eh? See if it is nice, and if it is nice, so I'll just change plan on the fly. I'm gonna weld a stub into this, and then this hose will fit over that and it'll like be blasting it directly into the rotor. The only issue with that is it might get a bit hot and melt it, so I have to get proper tube, not plastic tube, proper tube, not this stuff. Yeah, it's easy now. I've got it off. What's wrong? Now, I'm just going to clean that up with a file. The workshop is a flaming mess at the moment. Now, this will like fit in there. Oh, yeah. And I'm just going to tack it. And I'm going to cut the stub first. Not pretty. Anyway, not the worst thing I've ever done either. So, mounted that up, tied it to there, and it goes on the piece of tube on the backing plate. So that should cool the rotor pretty good. It's not. Oh yeah, it's hitting as well. Yeah.
You just need to move the bracket out. Can you do that?
No, I don't know where to move it. It's hard up against the chassis rail.
You didn't want to go down below because it heats, right?
What? No, I can't go that way. It'll melt. Okay, so I've completed.
Oh, it's not that bad, bro.
It's been really annoying because there's like no space here. Basically, at full lock, the wheel comes all the way to here. So like, I've just been trying to squish this tube, and I can't go down there because the heat will melt anything I put in there. And I haven't had the time to like try fabricate something, I guess, to go past the exhaust. But it came because I want the brake duct to cool these small brakes that are going to suffer on the tarmac because they're a little bit small for tarmac work. But we're just going to run what we brung, which are these 4 pots. And so the first go didn't go that well. We like dropped the car down and put it at full lock, and it like just touched here. Instead of self-clearancing, I've clearanced it with a hammer. Just trying to get it as much as out of the way as I can while not leaving it too flat, so there's no actually air getting through. But anyway, we're going to try that in a minute, put it back down, hopefully it works.
Go for a drive.
Go for a drive. Yeah, might work, might just get ripped off, and
And you'll cry.
shout out Austin Jones for your pictures. We kind of followed it, kind of didn't, because the GC8's a little bit different, but tried our best anyway. Yeah. Alright, this sucks. So well, you seem busy, mate. I'll let you go. I made version 1 of the brake ducts, and that is. So I don't have an aluminium welder, and so I couldn't weld these tabs on like I have now. Well, Oscar's done it, but
Shut up.
did that. It broke off in the speedy lube entire car park because I like went full lock for a second and just snapped it off. So that's obviously not very good. And now shout out Oscar, he's welded these on. Good for being off the welder for a bit. So shout out Oscar, thank you. So it's a lot more tucked and it's like way stronger.
So is it any further in there?
Yeah. It's like slightly under the chassis rail, I'll put it there.
Mate.
So it shouldn't really clash now.
Yeah, we'll chuck it on anyway and try. But basically, we're thinking for the Tarmac Rally, if we're at full lock on tarmac, something very bad's happened.
Yeah.
So
I think at that point, brake ducts will be the last of my worries. If this works, I want to just leave it.
Blowing
Yeah.
so it'll be right.
sweet. Oh, so that's just we'll end it there then, eh?
Yeah.
Brake ducts installed
Sure.
and nice cool brakes.
Hopefully.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Long 6 right minus, repeat. Opens,
Yep.
120, long 5 left. Long 5 left, repeat. 30, long 5 right plus. 100. Nice. 6 right minus, 30. Long 6 left, tightens 5, 40. Long 6 right plus over small crest, 120.
Yeah.
6 right minus, opens long, tightens, 50. 5 left plus.